841 Big 550 KTRS. Twisted Tree Steakhouse sponsors Cat Neville and the Feast Magazine segment here on the Big 550 KTRS. It's the newest offering from the Seiberg family at Watson and Lindbergh in Sunset Hills. They're now serving lunch, and check out their Sip and Savor Happy Hour 3 to 6. One of our good friends, Jimmy Christo, is running things over at Twisted Tree Steakhouse, 314-394-3366 or twistedtreesteakhouse.com. Good morning, Cat Neville.
You know how to pick the best dates.
We December 7th. December 7th, the day that'll live in infamy. That's a great date. We are short on time. Let's get straight to it. What do you think about this Twisted Tree Steakhouse that's a sponsor of your segment?
Well, they're a sponsor, but I went, and this is completely objective.
Yes.
I'm telling you honestly.
Yes.
It was great. I had a chance to go. Number one, the staff they're the friendliest people. I actually got a hug when I was leaving.
Aww.
I know.
I love that.
They're very well informed. You can tell that they're incredibly passionate about where they're working. I picked two places today that are like winter comfort food classics.
Yes.
And so it really is a steak and seafood place. So Twisted Tree is the family that owns Seiberg's and Helen Fitzgerald's.
Right.
They opened this place with the family that owned the Pear Tree, which was in, I believe it's Macon, Missouri. And so a lot of the menu is informed by what was at the Pear Tree restaurant. And so anyway, long story short, their focus is on these battered and fried lobster tails and these really wonderful aged beef. And so the filet and lobster tail combo, it's a classic. I'm telling you, I've never had a fried lobster tail before. Oh, I would never think to prepare a lobster tail that way, and it was delicious. It was really, really good. The beef was fantastic, but really they are starting the new chef, Chef Tyler. He is bringing a really just kind of a new perspective to the menu, and so he's doing a lot of seafood specials right now. A coconut milk braised or poached monkfish is on the menu with fresh pasta that has this wonderful cream, like kind of a lime cream sauce. It's really, really good. The wine list is fantastic. Not expensive. You can go in and have a really terrific wine by the glass that is, it's really refreshing to be able, and I was talking to the guys last night, it's really refreshing to be able to go in and have a well-selected wine by the glass. It isn't just kind of a toss away, like $8 or $9 glass of wine. It was great. Their onion rings are really... onion rings can really be bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these onion rings are really good. So definitely get the onion rings. And
Looking
I
at
was
the
just
photo, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's really, really good stuff. So classic food, really terrific atmosphere. And if you're looking for a place to have a meeting or a party, they have two different private rooms, one of which has AV capability. And so it's a really nice place to be able to have meetings or private events or something like that.
Twisted Tree Steakhouse, now open Sunset Hills, and it's run by the good man, Jimmy Christo.
And he was right there working the front of the house. He's a sweetheart.
Nicest man you'll ever meet.
Absolutely.
All right, Twisted Tree Steakhouse. What's number two, quickly?
Number two is Herbie's. They have relocated from the Central West End to 8100 Maryland in Clayton. And so you can expect the same amazing attention to detail with regard to the food and the service. Big bar, just like in the old Herbie's space, but this is in the old Cardwell's location.
Right.
It's absolutely beautiful. So they brought a number of elements that are classic Herbie's / Balaban's, those big posters. They still have the Dover sole on the menu, escargot, French onion soup. They have an amazing wine list. And Chef Chris, he is also kind of playing with a few things. They have this wonderful scallop dish with a parsnip puree and bok choy, and then a hoisin agrodolce. And so agrodolce means like kind of sweet and sour. So, you can see that it's a classic dish with like scallops and parsnips, but it's got a little bit of a twist with the bok choy that's just kind of very simply pan sauteed and kind of that sweet and sour sauce on there. And then they also have really great for a day like this short ribs on the menu with just like braised cabbage and some roasted sweet potatoes. And it is again kind of like Twisted Tree, great really well executed comfort food in a wonderful atmosphere. So perfect for the holidays.
And Herbie's Balaban there in the Central West End, where people have claimed to have spent hours of their misspent youth at Balaban.
And now you can spend hours of your misspent youth on this corner in Clayton. And they not that you'd be dining outside today, but they now have this beautiful outdoor dining. So
hours of your misspent middle age at Herbie's in the Central West End. Or for some of us, middle-aged. Some of us, like me, are younger years. Feastmagazine.com. What do we hear from Feast?
No comment. What do we have? Feast is chugging along. If you want to go to, we are actually currently in the middle of our 12 Days of Christmas giveaways. So there are a lot of really, really great things that we're working on. I was actually in our director of sales, Angie Henshaw. I was in her office the other day, and there's this wonderful gift pack from the guys over at Spirits of St. Louis, Spirits of St. Louis, and it's like a 3-pack of their whiskeys. There are really fantastic things that we're doing. So go to feastmagazine.com for the 12 days of giveaways, and it's easy to enter. So,
Kat Neville, you're the best. Feastmagazine.com. Have a good week.
Thank you.